All right, everyone, we are back on the charts, and I was asked to do a review on Bitcoin and where we see Bitcoin going. And it's very important to look at things from a higher time frame perspective when we talk about Bitcoin. Now, there's always going to be speculators, always going to be assumptions on what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin is crashing, Bitcoin is no more, etc., etc. But based on what we're seeing on the charts, Bitcoin is gearing up for quite a recovery. So we know we had a very, very big reversal on Bitcoin in the past couple of months to a year. But now we may have found a level of support. And if we have found a level of support, this could be huge when we talk about the reversal. Okay, so even on a monthly time frame, if you look at the wicks that were here once before as an area of resistance, if we drag that across, from that we see that Bitcoin has already found support around this area of previous resistance. Okay, previous resistance over here, even over here was a level of resistance and became support right over here. Now let's see if we could continue that momentum going down to the weekly. Now we're starting to see some decent market structure. We have an impulsive move on the weekly. We have a retest over here, and we're getting the continuation upwards. Now let's see how far this continuation goes before it slowed down, and we need possibly another retest for another push up. But so far so good in terms of looking for some type of reversal to the upside for Bitcoin. It is definitely on the right track when we talk about market structure. So now, looking at what possible areas could be areas of significance for Bitcoin to get past. So this area of previous support right over here. Look at that, how we drag that across, and it becomes resistance for price. So that being said, in terms of my confidence level, if we get past this area of resistance when we talk about Bitcoin, and then we're able to retest that area, then I think we really have something going on here when we talk about Bitcoin going on for the long. But everything is market structure, okay? So again, there's going to be sentiments, there's going to be fundamental analysis, there's going to be a lot of these things. And all of these things are going to be important. Obviously, you need to know your fundamentals, need to know what's going on, but technicals line up, y'all. Technicals always line up. And just from a technical perspective, we can already see what's gearing up for Bitcoin and how it may possibly get on this bullish run. But this area where it's currently at right now, this area of resistance is going to be significant. We're going to see in the week to come, or possibly a couple weeks, maybe a day, who knows, if it's going to completely blast through this area and then give us that retest, turn into support, and then continue on for the long. We're going to see how it behaves. Now, even if it drops in this area and it gives us some type of reversal, so long as we do not sink down below this area of support over here, we're still good. Still good to go. So could even give us a consolidation, whatever, before it finally takes off. That's fine too. But we want to make sure that we don't go past this area of support if we're looking for a long-term bullish run for Bitcoin. So this is more so pertaining to the Bitcoin investors, so those who are investing in Bitcoin. So if you want that long-term bullish run, then you don't want to dip below that area 16,000. Okay, we want to go beyond that area. We want to break the area of 30,000 and beyond to be able to see more bullish pressure. So going to the 4 hour, let's see where we are on a lower time frame. So right now on the 4 hour, we are approaching that level of resistance again. Okay, so far so good with market structure. Again, we have this impulsive move on the 4 hour, retested, came back up here. We got a bit of a retest here and then gave us a double top, small drop from this area, from this double top. But we're gonna see what happens. Let's see if we can get a push off of one of these areas of support over here. Let me remove some of this. So we have a couple areas of support over here. We have over here, right? And we also have right over here as well. So if we can get a push off of one of these areas of support, and let's see how strong that push is. If you can break past the initial resistance on the 4 hour, right? This is the resistance on the 4 hour. And then if we could get past the resistance on the higher time frame, remember we drew this resistance on the weekly. If we could get past this resistance as well and then get beyond this area, at that point, then I'm really confident in the long-term move for Bitcoin. So people who trade it, especially people who invest in it, watch out for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gearing up for a run based on just what the technical show. There's other sentiments around that, but it is gearing up for a run, especially with everything that's going on with the banks right now. Bitcoin is definitely gearing up for that run, and the technicals are lining up. So from that alone, be prepared to take advantage of everything that comes your way. You're learning this now, so you should not say that you are too late. Take advantage of it now, take the opportunity now, and then make some money on that. Right, so that's the quick Bitcoin recap. I'm sure a lot of other cryptos will follow suit because obviously we know Bitcoin is king. So let's watch out for that, as well as other cryptos that may be on the rise. All right, guys, that's all for today. Let's continue to watch, continue to be patient, and let's make some money. Jordan Maestro, till next time.